But you know what I did, man? Well, you know, I was raised in the valley. So, you know, back then it was like, you know, it was bloods down there. So I put red shoestrings in those. It was hooping in them. Yo, this Tre Simmons and I'm with Deadstock. I'm up here a lot, you know, watching you do practice and stuff too. So man, just like my boy Nate said, man, there's a lot of poodles, man. They need that pit bull in them, man. Need some pit bull in them, man. I just think, man, they just need a little bit more fire in them, you know. Get back to like how we played when I was playing, like, you know, pressing and denying and all that. You know, the offense will come. I mean, it's tough because I mean Romar's getting great players, but they're one and done. So now he has to start over again. You know what I'm saying? So say if DeJounte and Marquise Chris stayed, you know, would they be in this position now? Probably not. So he just got to keep redoing, you know, his players every year. So he's getting the great players, but you got to get some wins. Like, people want to see wins, you know what I'm saying? I mean, especially like playing with your boys on a high, you know, on a high level. You know what I'm saying? Like we all grew up together, you know, playing against each other in high school, and we playing in college, like all together. Like it's very rare. You know, I mean, in high school, you know, you competed like, you know, really didn't, you know, we didn't like each other on the court, but off the court we did. So then we just brought that all together. You know what I'm saying? Now we like, man, fuck these motherfuckers over here. This is our town. You know what I'm saying? And the thing about it is, like when you in your city, like you got your boys, you got your family watching, so you don't want to fuck up. Yeah. You know, you like I gotta get it cracking. You know. So I think it was pressure, but it was good pressure. I mean, we started 0-5. You know, my junior year we started 0-5, so everybody thought we was gonna be the doormat to the Pac-10. You know, as soon as that first game we won, it was just from there on out we was rolling. You know what I'm saying? So I can see this team doing that. You know, if they have a little bit of, you know, edge to them. You know what I'm saying? But you know, and back then we also had Cameron Dollar too, so he was a big part of the team. I had 3 fouls and Nate had 2 fouls, and coach benched us. And Nate was like, yo, man, put us back in the game. This could be our last game. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, you know, and he just kept us on the bench, bro. We was the ones that started getting Jordans. Like we was the ones that started getting Jordans. Like we was the first ones, you know. And then we asked for the black jerseys. We didn't get them, but they gave them to them next year. So we was mad though, cause you know we was gone. So. But yeah, we had the Jordan 13 wheats. We all came out in those. My junior year, when we went to the tournament, playing UAB. I forgot where we was. Where was we? Ohio or something like that? I forgot where we was. Ohio. So you know, we got to go to bed. You know, a certain time. Everybody got to be in their rooms. So the cheerleaders was in the same hotel as us. So I forgot who. I'm not gonna say whose room they was in, but so Dollar was checking up on everybody, you know. And he's knocking at everybody's door, and he heard some girls up in there, man. So opens the door, there's some cheerleaders in there. Somebody's behind the curtains. Somebody's in the bathtub with the curtain closed. And he found them. And next day, man, they didn't start, man. And I think that just messed us up. Yeah. I mean, I think we're just gonna get better, you know. We got some big recruits coming in next year. If Markel stayed, and then we got Porter and John and Noel coming, I think we'll be one of the top teams in the nation, you know. I had these too. Beat them things up. Yeah, 6 is cool. I just get them because I like the style. You know what I'm saying? I don't really wear them too much. But the 10s, I'm a lot. 9s, 11s, K4s, I like them too, but I don't really wear them too much.
You said you played with PJ Tucker, who he's like a kicks on court king. Was he like that when y'all balled too?
Yep. I remember he was playing in some Hirachis. He was playing in some Hirachis, bro. And that's when the 2K4s, remember the 2K4s with the strap?
Yeah.
And we had the white, yellow, and purple ones.
Yeah. So he's been.
Yeah, he's always been.
He's for real about this.
He's always been like that.
So what do you think about like collabs and stuff? Like I see the Supreme 5s and stuff. You see a lot of like sneaker boutiques collabing with shoes. Do those ever catch your eye? You be trying to get your hold on those?
Yeah, I like those because they don't be everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can't get them. So them is the ones that I would try to get.
But this one's a pretty dope picture or whatnot.
Oh yeah, I didn't even see that.
You mentioned he is the hardest person, you know, to guard.
He's like one of the best one-on-one players in the world, but you got to know how to guard him.
And you got that.
I mean, I can make it tough for him, but still, you know what I'm saying? I can make it tough for him, but you know, I can't stop him.
A lot of people could really ball from Seattle, and then you start naming names, and your name is said, you know, all the time. You know what I mean? It's not uncommon.
Right.
What does that feel like? You know, now you're 34 and able to look back and be like, yo, you know, I play ball at the Dub. Rotary legend. You know what I mean? And kids know me from playing basketball.
And I mean, that's the main thing. I'm not really tripping on what, you know, about me personally. It's about like, I want the kids to know. You know what I'm saying? I know like you and all them, everybody know, but I want the kids like to know, like, you know, when they see me, like, oh yeah, you know, so like some kids do, but some kids don't, you know.
Talk to us about what it was like to kind of represent for the bragging rights of the West Coast, because it's always LA, DC, New York. Seattle doesn't really get recognized in that conversation, or at least wasn't.
That was a huge game for us. Like we was like practicing and working out before that game. Like we was going to UW. And like we was all there, we had a meeting and everything about, you know, like this is what we gotta do. You know, we gotta put on for our city. Like we can't let them come in here and just, you know, do whatever. You know what I'm saying? So like we gotta bust their ass. So we was like, we don't know who's coming from LA, but whoever it is, we gonna bust their ass. You know what I'm saying? So we took that game real serious.
What was it like to in that game be the go-to guy?
I'm not gonna say it was a go-to guy. I think everybody had their moment in that game. You know what I'm saying? I think first it started with IT.
Yes, sir.
IT started it off. And Nate came down, put it between his legs, spun, boom. It was him. Then Zach Levine. You know what I'm saying? And then I think I ended it. You know. So I think everybody had a piece of you know, a pie for that game.
Yeah.
Tell us about the secret games. Everybody knows they happen.
And they ain't even no secret games.
They happen, man. They happen.
It's literally 10 professionals on the court, you know. And you know, we got a lot of NBA players, you know, out of this city. So, you know, Spencer Hall up there, Nick Collison, IT, Nate,
ton of them.
you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying the people that's playing, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 11 o'clock, you know. I'm not, you know, I'm just telling you what time it was back then.
Hey, he's trying to keep the invitation to us. It's okay.
Yeah,
Secret meetings, it's okay.
So, I mean, I think that's the best way to, you know, prepare yourself for next season. I can't even tell you where I was right there, man, but I damn sure didn't have them.
This was the first, what?
That was the first, yeah, that was the first phone.
$200 shoe or something like that,
Yeah.
$180 when they came out. Moms wasn't having that.
No.
Alright.
I wouldn't even ask. I didn't even know nothing about those back then, bro. That's crazy.
So
now they're my favorite Air Max now. I was in the 6th grade when those came out. I was in the 6th grade or the 8th grade. I remember my boy Tony Eastland had those on, man. And I had the Bruce Smiths and he had those on. My boy Kenny Wyatt loved those, man. You know Remember Kenny White?
I love Kenny White.
Cause you know back then, people from high school or from school, they'll go to the Nike Town early in the morning, 6 in the morning, pick up the shoes, put them on, and come to school with them. I was like, ooh, you're filthy for that. I never.
That wasn't
yeah.
you. So talk about your childhood. Like,
that wasn't me, bro. I didn't have it like. I didn't have it like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, but some people did. You know, they'll get up in the morning before school, go get them shoes, man, and wear them the same day. I don't even think people do that anymore, man. My cousin had those too. He wore like a 13, but I wore like a 10. I was trying to slip my foot in those, man. Damn pennies, man. The kamikazes. I mean, I seen them at Chubby and Tubby, man, but I had to pass on those, man. They look like damn the Alps, man. I'm sorry.
Even when, you know,
yeah,
in
man.
Seattle with, you know.
It just wasn't me, man. Yeah, I wanted a pair of those too, man. Didn't get those. They used to sell those at J.C. Penney's, man. Remember that? Yeah. I asked my mom, I was like, man, they got them at J.C. Penney's? Yep, didn't get those either, man. Kenny White. Kenny White had those early in the morning. Yeah, them is Adidas, man. I can't do Adidas, man. Did I have a pair of those? I don't even think I had a pair of those either, man. Kenny White did, though.